Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right. Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable. Our family. But you must be but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're very eager to meet you.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. With the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful. Such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Fest? So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family.
Contract?
I've heard quite a bit about you.
I certainly won't deny my involvement.
Ooh,
Suicide
cocky.
Astrid said as much.
I give you 3 days before you screw up and someone runs a knife across your throat.
Accomplished.
But who knows? I've been proven wrong before.
If you only knew of the spells I didn't use.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure. It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Feeble. There is more knowledge in me than in 2 of you pups put together. And knowledge is my weapon.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively, and keep you quick on your feet. Ah, I am a child of... My past is long and... Well then, your targets are the... When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more. Good luck. So, he lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right. She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baetild's angry and desperate, a fighter. He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you. Go on now.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man.
I've been looking for you. Let's see here. Now there's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you.
What do you want? If you see Rita, tell her that Narfi misses her. Soon. Very soon. Soon. Soon like the moon.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. Ah, he's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river. I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up. If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
You don't look... What do you want?
You should continue with your performances.
What's the point?
Wait. I know you.
Who are you? What do you want? If you see Rada, tell her that Narfi misses her and to come home soon. No. Oh, by the gods, please no! Please, just leave me be! Enough!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? are you here? Get away from me! What? What do you mean? Oh, no! No! Spare me, please. No!
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero,
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the pool greeting the Night Mother and her little jester. She has a contract for you. Come see me afterward. Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the pool greeting the Night Mother and her little jester. She has a contract for you. Come see me afterwards.
Perfect. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss. I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Tell me, brother, are the stories true?
Ah, you must mean my little adventure on the ship.
It was a suicide mission. Astrid said as much. Yet here you stand, hale and hearty.
What? You think... Watch it!
Me? I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched. I am Shadowscare, you see. Born under the sign of the Shadow.
You could kill someone just as easily with a well-placed spell.
Brother, congrats. Here's your payment.
Your latest exploit certainly has the sanctuary talking.
The temple contract? Well, I certainly won't deny my involvement.
By Sithis, you slew everyone. Well, except that one that you kept alive to serve as a witness. Does your wickedness or your skill know no bounds?
What? You think me too old, too feeble? There is more knowledge in me than the two of you pups put together. And knowledge is my weapon.
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it. I heard about what happened.
Ah, you must mean my little adventure on the ship.
To kill triplets secretly, and then have the whole thing blamed on the mother. Remarkable.
Now a child could have accomplished it. Such is the power of the arcane. If you only knew of the spells I didn't use. Oh. Nobody ever expects a fireball from the darkened corner.
How went your meeting with the... Good. Your payment. For a job well done. Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment. I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later. You reek of death, my friend. Brother? The contracts I dole out are fairly simple. Go to a location and kill the target. But this is different. The jobs Astrid gives you will be more important and usually more complex. Just keep your wits about you. And for Sith's sake, don't get killed. Happy hunting.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
Bloodiest beef in the reach.
A Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Want a cut of venison or mutton? Of course you do.
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silverblood Inn.
Ugh. Would you mind dousing that magic?
Closing the stop, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear?
Got to thinking.
About this house?
Beyond the dragon.
No. Don't
Anyone
know what that
seen
man
entering or
expects.
leaving?
House is
Strange
empty.
lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
You keep your distance with that
Why are you
magic.
looking at me like that? The Dark Brother. Oh. My goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked? What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is. I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die. Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested. If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while. I went to Windhelm to see the Shatter Shields. They were old and dear friends, and in mourning. Frigga was killed recently. Murdered. I met Elaine in the tavern, while I was drinking my sadness away. He was handsome and charming. He said I was the beautiful lily of his dreams. Elaine made all the pain just go away. But it was all lies. Elaine used me. He ruined my name, destroyed my friendship with the Shatter Shields. Do you know why Elaine was in Windhelm? He heard about Frigga's murder. He wanted to befriend the family, in their grief, and rob them blind. Elaine used me to get close to my friends. And now they all think I'm some kind of monster. Elaine Dufont took my life, and now I'm taking his. Don't you see? I was like a daughter to Tova, a sister to Nilsine and Frigga. But the family refuses to believe my innocence, no matter what I say. Couldn't they understand that I was used? That I was grieving for Frigga too? No, they treated me like garbage, threw me away. With Nilsine dead, maybe then, and if not, may she... I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too, but lost my nerve. Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea. Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook of the Candlehearth Hall.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people.
I'm getting out of here.
Bad time to get lost, friend.
Now ain't this a surprise? All you got?
medicine or muffin? Of course you do.
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
What is it? Dragons?
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, legal rites and so forth. I was actually just about to head... Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know.
What is this?
I'm Boris' assistant. I help him with the forge.
Look how brittle the metal is.
I need a new blade. I just...
Tacitus?
Forge gets so
Poison Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial Smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Aklish, would you bring it to me? Tacitus sure isn't learning by example. Thanks. The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always been kind to the orcs. For an outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to make you bloodkin and send word to the chiefs. Grew up in a stronghold. Every orc girl tended the forge at some point. Girl has to grow up, and life in the stronghold asks for a lot in return. So I joined the Legion, mastered my trade there. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can. Trust like that is not freely given. Let me know if you need something forward.
That spell is dangerous. Keep your distance.
Well?
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
What news? Is Elaine? Thank you. That bastard got exactly what he deserved. And I heard about Nilsine. You have more than fulfilled your part of the bargain. Please, take this. As payment, and a symbol of my affection. I'll never forget you.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your... Comes with living to a ripe old age. People start thinking there's something magical about you. Then, the insults. Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. See? I even have a little potion for the steward. Mind handing it over to him? Thank you. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Now, you let me know if you need a cure.
Thank you again for resolving my problem.
And interesting, mister. Keep experimenting, you'll improve with practice. That's a good concoction. Keep trying new things. Out come your rewards and quizzes. That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance. That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? I have herbs to mix.
Thank you again for resolving my problem.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. You, my dear, are going to fit in here quite nicely. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature. It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been, well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery. So you understand my fear. If Cicero's planning something and conspiring with one of our own, it would be disastrous. Dear brother, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No, you need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin. They'll never think to check it. Who in their right mind would hide inside? Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn. Isn't it obvious? As the Night Mother's keeper, he believes he's entitled to rule of this sanctuary. Cicero will cite our independence as the need to revert to the old ways. He'll claim we're undisciplined, unruly, heretical even. Ironically, the Night Mother could prove to be just as much a victim, the queen in a fool's twisted game of chess. I don't believe so, but I'll be able to instruct you further after you've returned from the chamber. It depends on what you learn. And make haste. You must be in place before Cicero and his ally arrive. They could be planning another meeting any time. Go, quickly. Hide in the coffin before Cicero and the traitor meet.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild. What about you, Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do, Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero. Dear Cicero. Such a humble servant. But he will never hear my voice. For he is not the listener.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you. For you are the one. Yes, you. You who shares my iron tomb. Who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallen Road. Speak with Armand Mortier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Speak, worm! She spoke to you? More treachery, more trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener! And there is... She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then, it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over! Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
I spoke only to the Night Mother! I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me! Oh, no! She spoke only to him! To the listener!
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken! The silence has been broken! The listener has been chosen!
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right? Then what in Sithis' name is going on? What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you? By Sithis. And? What did she say? Amand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Valenrud. That I have heard of. And I know where it is. No. No! Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may... I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further. This is all just too much too fast. Go get some work from Nazir. I need time to think.
Greetings, brother.
You reek of death, my friend. Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting. He's a vampire and has blended into human society for years. He's never far from his female companion, Hurt, also a vampire. The contract is for the male Hearn, but you'll probably have to contend with the female too. So for Sithis' sake, watch yourself. He is, by all accounts, the worst bard in all of Skyrim. Apparently, so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client. Happy hunting.